Well, hey there, YouTube. It is your host, Flywheels, back for another affordable group break. Coming to you Friday night, Friday the 13th. And we'll get this party underway in just a few minutes. Uh-oh. Camera falling. All righty, guys. Don't know how many we will have on the live on the break tonight. We got some people that are a little busy. But that is all well and good. I appreciate everybody's continued support, and we will go ahead and get started here. Right. So up this week, we've got a box of 2000 total hobby box. A set that it'd be nice if Topps would bring this back, but with all the shenanigans they seem to be pulling lately, I don't know if we'll ever see this make a return. Doesn't Topps cares about the base card and stuff like that with this latest stuff that they pulled with update. Um, I saw they had responded on Twitter to somebody's complaint, and they're like, "Oh, well, don't worry. The number of or the odds for installs remain the same, and you'll still get a guaranteed hit per box." And the poster was like, you're missing the point. I buy boxes to build sets, and so they advertised 24 packs and 14 cards, and then they reduced it to 20 packs at 12 cards a pack. So I think it was like 96 cards that just all of a sudden got taken out, and kind of upset some people. And I can understand why. Can understand why. Good evening, Rick. And yep, I'm in the same boat as you, mourning the loss of my team. But have something that hopefully will be a little therapeutic, and then we will get started in the break. Yeah, Ben, I saw the manufactured jerseys. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm a little I'm getting a little tired of modern stuff that these companies are playing. I but I've really been I've now that I've gotten some more organization and some clutter out of the way. I've been for the last couple of weekends. I've been sitting down and opening some junk wax and collating them and putting them in binders and building my lists on trading card database, and hopefully I'll put those up, open my trading up at some point, so I can try to finish off a few of those sets. But you know what? I'm enjoying that more than this new stuff. So I'll still sprinkle in some new product along the way, but you know that my bread and butter is stuff like this, stuff that your normal people aren't even bothering to open. So hopefully you guys will still be along for the ride. But before we get started, I do have to do something to, I don't know, just relieve some stress, some angst, some frustration. Phillies. Zach Wheeler. Sucked as a Met, pretty free as a Philly. My Bravos had to go up against them twice and suffered. But his little head. Yeah. Al Schwarber, you're not safe either, buddy. This is very therapeutic. You ought to try it sometime. And look at that. I ripped it, and freaking Wheeler still, like, his smug little face is still, like, staring a hole in me. Same to you, Schwarber. Okay. I feel a little bit better. A little bit. All right. Now that I got that out of my system, let's get on to the thing at hand. $90.91 clear. That's not the John. That's not the year with the blue, like, bar with the NBA logo in it, is it? Is that 91, 92? I think it is. Well, cool. Comes with, I forgot this. It comes with a sticker, which you could stick on your end of your box if you're building this massive set. Or empty box. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to ripping. Good luck, everybody. We've got, I think there's 3 inserts. Topps Total, kind of a lame insert name. But those are 1 and 3. 2001 award winners are 1 and 6, and total production are 1 and 12. But obviously the strong suit of this set is the checklist and the amount of players and whatnot. A lot of times players got cards in this that wouldn't make the normal cut. So I do see why this set is appealing for team collectors, especially. Excuse me. So starting off with the Dodgers, Jeff Williams. Here's your card back if you're not familiar with it. For the Brewers, Ronnie Belliard. Brad Wilkerson, Expos. Jerry Hairston Jr., Orioles. Johnny Damon, Sox. Fordyce, Orioles. And our first insert is the 2001 award winners, Todd Helton for the Rockies. TJ Matthews, Astros. Jose Silva, Reds. Chris Steins, Cubs. And Pat Burrell for the Phillies. This is a checklist. The checklist have the back of the card is just a paper finish that doesn't have the UV gloss. And they're actually not part of the normal set. You can see the card number there is TTC 22 of 30. All for the Fish, Roy Oswalt, Astros, Mike Timlin, Cardinals, Clint Weeble, Cardinals, Jeff Devonin, Angels, Felix Rodriguez, Giants, Troy Percival, Angels, Olmedo Sanchez, maybe. Athletics, Mark Ellis, Athletics, John Suomi, Athletics, and a Brian Giles checklist for the Pirates. John Lieber, Cubs, Juan Encarnacion, Reds, Billy Martin, Diamondbacks, Vicky Gonzalez for the Mets, Abraham Nunez, Pirates, Jose Nunez, Padres. And we have an insert. We have the Topps total insert. Kevin Brown for the Dodgers. Tim Kalita, Tigers. Kevin Frederick, Twins. Doug Henry, Royals. Checklist, Phil Nevin for the Padres. So looks like possibly a team checklist in every pack. Does seem to be. Hiram, Boca Chica, Dodgers. Jeff Jenkins, Brewers. Javier Vasquez, Expos. Eddie Taubensee, Indians. Matt Ginter, White Sox. Joe Oliver, Red Sox. We have a total production, Vlad Guerrero for the Expos. Bobby Jenks, Angels. Mike Young, Rangers. Juan Gonzalez, Rangers. And just a regular checklist, which does not appear to be part of the normal set either. John said he bought a box, 5,000 count box for $40, all basketball that I don't collect. Yeah, I used to be big into basketball for a couple of years in the early 90s. When Charlotte got the Hornets, that was a big deal back in the day. So got to go to a lot of games. So by default, I was very much into it, but then just kind of My interest just kind of waned. Mario Encarnacion, Rockies. Will Smith, Fish, Freddie Clark, Reds. Cody Ransom, Giants. Jason Isringhausen, Cardinals. Mike Borick, Orioles. Tim Worrell, Giants. Jeff Nelson, Mariners. Craig Myers, Athletics. Eric Chavez, Athletics. And a Mariners checklist of Ichiro. Ken, you snuck in here. Good evening, sir, if you're still with us. There's Jean Bong, Braves. David Delalucci, Diamondbacks. Jason Bear, I believe that's how you say it. Cubs. Ricky Batalico, Phillies. Bobby J. Jones, Padres. Jay Payton, Mets. A Topps total insert of Nomar Garciaparra for the Red Sox. Jason Grimsley, Royals. Joe Mauer, Twins. It's his rookie. Gonzalez, Tigers, and a Barry Bonds checklist for the Giants. This may not be the most interesting break to watch, but you will definitely get plenty of cards in your teams stack. Mike DeJean, Brewers. Brian Schneider, Expos. Kevin Brown, Dodgers. DJ Ryan, Orioles. Paul Konerko, White Sox. Darnell Stinson, Red Sox. We got a 2001 award winner, Sammy Sosa, for the Cubs. Johnny Gomes, Tampa Bay. Brian Lesher, Blue Jays. Luke Prokopic, the Blue Jays, and another checklist. Julio Lugo for the Astros. Gary Bennett, Rockies. Wilfredo Rodriguez, Astros. Eric Owens, Fish. Tino Martinez, the Cardinals. Don Wooten, Angels. Nelson Castro, Giants. Matt Morris, Cardinals. Triddle, Athletics. Bernie Williams, Yankees. Oscar Serrano, the Mariners. And a Cardinals checklist, J.D. Drew. For the Braves. And then Braves. We do have some of these cards are sticking, and there is a little bit of snowflaking. Not terrible, but it's unavoidable, unfortunately. Alex Cintron, D-backs. Travis Lee, Phillies. D'Angelo Jimenez, Padres. To the cards helps or not. Joe Bimmel, Pirates. Ops Total Vlad Sr. LaTroy Hawkins, Twins. Travis Miller Twins, Blake Stein, Royals, and checklist. Britt Reams, Expos, Devon White, Brewers, Carlos Garcia, Dodgers, Jim Thome, Indians, John Burkett, Red Sox, Henry Pichardo, Indians, Total Productions, Cubs, Pete Harnish, Rockies, Pat Mahomes, Cubs, Clay Bellinger, the Angels, and a Brewers checklist, Jeff Jenkins. You can tell picking up some of the packs that they feel different. Like the feel if the cards are slightly bricked. These last couple have been good. Danny Kolb, Rangers, Chad Qualls, Astros, Abraham Nunez for the Fish, Shinjo for the Giants, Homer Bush, Blue Jays, Barry Bonds, Giants, Lucido Polanco for the Cardinals, Mark Johnson, White Sox, John Rauch for the White Sox, Jeff Tam, Athletics, checklist. So I wonder where in the world is Mr. Joseph Inzerillo tonight. They left earlier this week on their trip across the country, headed to North Kakalaki. And last I heard, he, his wife, and his kitty, they made it to, or they were on their way to, I think, Indiana. But I don't remember seeing an update on social media. Juan Cruz, Cubbies, Kerry Lightenberg, Braves, Sammy Sosa, Cubs, Brian Giles, Pirates, Wilson Guzman, Pirates, Wiki Gonzalez, Padres. For the Yankees, we have Jorge Posada, Topps Total, Jeff Austin, Royals, Derek Jeter. For the Yankees, Jose Lima, Tigers, and a Twins checklist, Christian Guzman. These are sticking a little bit. Roberto Alomar, Mets, Luke Allen, Dodgers, J.M. Gold, Brewers, Chuck Finley, the Tribe, Kyle Kane, White Sox, Ugueth Urbina, Red Sox, 2001 award winner, Brett Boone, Mariners, Carl Everett, Texas, DeLon Brazelton, Tampa Bay, Vernon Wells, Blue Jays, and checklist. Shane Reynolds, Astros, Craig Biggio, Astros, John Kolowinski, Rockies, Nathan Haynes, Angels, Benito Santiago, Giants, Troy Gloss, Angels, Randy Velarde, Athletics, Greg Vaughn, Tampa Bay, Eric Almonte for the Yankees, Clint Nagiot, something like that, Mariners. Checklist for the Expos, Vladimir Guerrero. They pick up the Expos tonight, hoping to pull some Vlads. flesh out that PC. Another thing I plan on doing soon as I continue to organize my monster binder shelf is to start bindering some PCs. Never done that before. I just have them all organized in either two-row shoe boxes or in monster boxes, and kind of looking forward to going through those and getting them bindered up. Jason LaRue, Reds. Craig Counsell, Diamondbacks. Rafael Palmeiro, Rangers. Scott Rowland, Phillies. Mike Bynum, Padres. JJ Chirilio, Padres. For the Mets, Topps Total, Mike Piazza. Jason Giambi, Yankees. James Shanks, Royals. Ryan Mills, Twins. And a Mets checklist, Mike Piazza. Johnson, good photo there. Tampa Bay. Ray Ordonez for the Mets. PJ Tucker, Expos. Jake Westbrook, Tribe. Alex Escobar, Tribe. Rod Beck, Red Sox. David Risk for the Tribe. Mike Sorotica, Blue Jays. Ben Davis, Mariners. Jeff D'Amico, Mets, and a checklist. Aaron Mayette, Rangers. AJ Burnett, Fish. Corky Miller, Reds. Adam Roller, Yankees. Ben Weber, Angels. Sid Hansen, Orioles. Mike Lukasiewicz, Angels. Bob Howry, White Sox. Willie Bloomquist, Mariners. Ryan Franklin, Mariners. And a Yankees checklist, Derek Jeter. This pack here puts us at the halfway mark. You want me to speed it up a little bit with the second half? Maybe just hit some highlights or whatnot. Just let me know. If you prefer me to go card by card, that is fine too. We've got Tom Gordon for the Cubs. We have Dave Martinez for the Braves. Not a guy that gets a lot of Braves cards. Miguel Batista, Diamondbacks. Chris Benson, Pirates. Doug Nickel, Padres. Phillies. Marlon Anderson for the Phillies. For the Cubs, we have the Topps Total, Kerry Wood. Curtis Legendry, Royals. Roger Clemens, Yankees. Dustin Moore, the Twins. And for the A's, Eric Chavez, checklist. The brick of cards here, or the stack of cards, I should say. Move to the second half. Giovanni Carrara, Dodgers. James Mouton, Brewers. Jose Vidro for the Expos. Joe Creedy, White Sox. Paxton Crawford, Red Sox. Russell Branyan for the Tribe. Aaron Rowand, White Sox. Mike Myers, D-backs. Todd Van Poppel, did not know he was still playing in 2002. Rangers. Stevenson Augusto, Tampa Bay. And a Chipper Jones, Braves checklist. Yes, sir, Rick. Preston Wilson for the Fish. Adam Everett, Astros. Raul Mondesi, Blue Jays. Fernando Vina for the Cardinals. Al Levine, Angels. Kirk Reuter, Giants. Ryan Jensen, Giants. Jermaine Dye, Athletics. Jamie Moyer, Mariners. Esteban Herman, Athletics. Scott Erickson, Orioles checklist. Armando Reynoso, the Diamondbacks. Todd Coffey, Reds. Bill Mueller, Cubs. Eric Valent, Phillies. Man, I thought we did the hard names last week in hockey. Jay for the Mets. Nate Espy, Phillies. And for the Cincinnati Reds, Topps total, King Griffey Jr. Brian Wolf, Twins. Adam Johnson, Twins. Matt Anderson, Tigers. And a Red Sox team checklist, Nomar Garciaparra. Rick, did I assume your last shipment made it to you safe and sound, hopefully? Mike Buddy, Brewers. Alex Cora, Dodgers. Al Leiter, Mets. Jarrett Wright, Indians. Nomar Garciaparra, Red Sox. Willis Roberts, Orioles. 2001 award winner Jason Giambi. Joe Lawrence, Blue Jays. Josh Phelps, Blue Jays. Ruben Sierra, the Mariners. And a checklist. Octavio Gotel, Houston. Carlos Delgado for the Jays. Mike Hampton, Rockies. Luis Garcia, Cardinals. Brad Fulmer, Angels. Bill Ortega, Cardinals. Shannon Stewart, Jays. Craig Kuzmic, Mariners. Brandon Clausen, Yankees. Alex Grayman, Yankees. And a Cubs team checklist, Sammy Sosa. Still on vacay, huh? Nice. I think Joseph was slated to hit his new place this weekend, because I'm going to hit him up about possibly meeting halfway or something. Get his massive stack of cards out of my house. Rod Barajas, Diamondbacks. Randy Johnson, Diamondbacks. John Foster, Braves. Chad Hermanson, Pirates. Johnny Estrada for the Phillies. Phil Nevin, Padres. Todd Hilton, Topps total insert. Mark Redmond for the Tigers, Joe Mays, Twins, Mike Mussina, Yankees, and Maglio Ordonez, White Sox checklist. I believe the other, there's a lot of rookies in this set, but the standouts were obviously the Joe Mauer that we already pulled, but David Wright was the other one. And of course, it doesn't carry the same weight that it did at one point, but still a nice card to have. But at an 880 card set and only 300 and some cards per box, 360 cards per box, I guess the odds aren't necessarily in our favor that we'll see that one tonight, but who knows? Carl Pavano, Expos, Marquise Grissom, Dodgers. Did not know he played for the Dodgers. Jeff Rebele, I believe, Dodgers. Travis Fryman, Indians. Sean DePaula, Indians. Sean Douglas, Orioles. Total production, Chipper Jones, Braves. It's a nice one. Jeremy Burnett, Mets. Kazuichi Ishii, Dodgers. Scott Ellerton, Rockies. And a checklist. Chris Pearsall, Reds. Morgan Ensberg, Astros. Chris Trusby, Expos. Scotty Layfield, Cardinals. We got Russ Ortiz for the Giants. Elvin Nino, White Sox. Ed Rogers, Orioles. Sterling Hitchcock, Yankees. Paul Abbott, Mariners. Mark McLemore, Mariners. And a King Griffey Jr. checklist for the Reds. Neil Fish, Matt Merricks, Braves. Joe Girardi, Cubs. Cesar Crespo, Padres. Mike Fetters, Pirates. Jose Santiago, Phillies. Rafael Palmeiro, tops total for the Rangers. Jeff Weaver, Tigers. Jake Mauer, Twins. Eric Munson, Tigers. We need a checklist. Paul Quantrill, Dodgers. Orlando Cabrera, Expos. Jason Conti, Tampa Bay. Derek Lowe, Red Sox. Rich Rodriguez for the Tribe. Brian Roberts, Orioles. Edgar Martinez, 2001 award winner. Jesus Sanchez, Cubs. Rick Helling, Diamondbacks. Dave Burba, Texas. And an Indians checklist, Jim Thome. You wish on the team checklist they would have used a different photo of the player than just recycling the same photo from the base card. A little lazy there. Mark Hamilton for the Astros. Richard Delgado, Astros. Mark Little, Rockies. Matt Wise, Angels. Bud Smith, Cardinals. Jeff Urban, Giants. Jose Cruz Jr. for the Jays. Jose Valentin, White Sox. Jeremy Joundy, Athletics. Ichiro, the Mariners. And the Rockies checklist, Todd Helton. Paul Bacco, Brewers. Mike Remlinger, Braves. Nucci Varner, there's a name. Reds. Vance Wilson, Mets. Dennis Tankersley, Padres. Mike Williams, Giants, Giants, the Buccos. Topps total, Kurt Schilling, Diamondbacks. Andy Pettit, Yankees. Brandon Inge, Tigers. Jorge Posada, Yankees. And the Tigers checklist, Bobby Higginson. Sonny Bridges, Expos. Travis Phelps, Rays. Fernando Tatis, Sr., Expos. Tony Clark, Red Sox. John Parrish, Orioles. Wilfredo Cordero, Indians. Keith Folke for the White Sox. John Switzner for Tampa Bay. Chris Woodard for the Blue Jays. Steve Paris for the Blue Jays. And a checklist to finish the pack. Like 5 packs to go, including this one. Fred Bastardo, the Fish. Lance Berkman, Houston. Hansel Izquierdo, Fish. Jose Rodriguez, Cardinals. Chone Figgins, Angels. Keith McDonald, Cardinals. Jose Molina, Angels. Eric Hilgess, Athletics. Bobby Say, Tampa Bay. Corey Lytle, Athletics for the Fish. A young Josh Beckett. Team checklist. Wes Helms, Braves. Kurt Schilling, Diamondbacks. John Enos, Braves. Tomas Perez, Phillies. Kevin Young, Pirates. Tyler Yates, Mets. For the A's, Eric Chavez, top total. Mariano Rivera, Yankees. David Ortiz, Twins. Alex Gomez, Royals. And a Astros checklist, Jeff Bagwell. Cesar, Brewers. Cesar Ituris, Yankees for the Dodgers. Steve Traxel, Mets. Jorge Julio, Orioles. Jose Offerman, Red Sox. Raymond Cabrera, the Orioles. 2001 award winner Mike Piazza for the Mets. Desi Relaford, Mariners. Eric Kamak, Mets. Brian Jordan, Dodgers. Checklist. Juan Uribe, Rockies. Robert Averett, Rockies. Elmer Dessens, Reds. Rick Ankiel, Cardinals. Jeff Kent, Giants. Elpidio Guzman, Angels. Woody Williams, Cardinals. Alex Arias, Mariners. Shane Spencer, Yankees. Orlando Hernandez, Yankees. And a Mike Sweeney Royals team checklist. And we're down to our final pack. And then we'll do a quick recap, and then we'll talk about next week because I did get a box in today. Perfect timing. So we can go ahead and unveil next week's product. We'll do signups this weekend, Sunday, like we normally do. The Ageless Wonder, Julio Franco for the Braves. Sean Casey, Reds. Luis Gonzalez, Diamondbacks. Ryan Vogelsong for the Pirates. Mark Phillips, Padres. Brandon Duckworth for Philly. Final insert, Topps Total, Cliff Floyd for the Marlins. Adam Pettyjohn, Tigers. Jose Paniagua, Tigers. Christian Guzman for the Twins. And for the Dodgers A-team checklist, Shane Green. So, nobody gets skunked tonight. Everybody should have a decent amount of cards. I think there were a few teams maybe were not quite as represented as others, but overall, I think most everybody got something decent. So in the rookie department, we did manage to pull the Joe Mauer, which is a pretty cool image here with his got his catcher's mitt and his leg guards there. So we got the Joe Mauer card number 1 in the set, number 19 in the Minnesota Twins team set. So pretty cool. Plenty of checklist. There are 6 total, so I will see if there's a full set. Looks like we may have 2 sets. So first to claim a set, if there is a full set, we'll get one. If there's more than one, then I'll get that to the top 2 people who claim. If not, we'll just random those. 1 in 12 total production inserts. We've got a Chipper Jones, a Sammy Sosa, and a Vlad Guerrero. Not a bad 1, 2, 3 punch. 1 in 6 2001 award winners. Mike Piazza, Edgar Martinez, Jason Giambi, Brett Boone, Sammy Sosa, and Ty Helton. And then the views 2 or 1 in 3, the Topps total inserts. Cliff Floyd, Eric Chavez, Kurt Schilling, Rafael Palmeiro, Todd Helton, King Griffey Jr., Kerry Wood, Mike Piazza, Jorge Posada, Vlad Guerrero, Nomar Garciaparra, and Kevin Brown. All right, guys. Well, that wraps up this week's break. I appreciate everybody's support. All right. So, as I just mentioned, I did get a product that came in earlier today. So we will grab that. I already kind of talked about it a little bit, but I went ahead and grabbed a box of 2003 Topps Update. This is the product that they advertised 24 and 14, and then they changed it to 20 and 12. But it still apparently has the same odds for all the parallels and inserts and relics and all that kind of stuff. But they just changed it. The configuration, which again set off some people, but I went ahead and grabbed this from my normal supplier. Figured there would still be some interest in it. I'm not trying to build the set, but of course I'll take any Braves that I can get. Though now that the season's over, I typically I don't go as hard and heavy on baseball. Ben said, "Oh, nice, 96 cards less to sort." Well, they was looking at the glass half full, I guess you could say. So, but yeah, I will get a sign up post ready. We'll get that up Sunday evening, and we'll get that open for claiming at our normal time slot of around 9 o'clock Eastern, and we will see how this goes. After this, I don't have anything else planned. I will do my best to find something. If I can't come up with something, then we might take a short hiatus. But more than likely, I'll dig up something. Got a couple places I can look. I'll have to look at my work schedule to see when I'm traveling again. But if I get by my little honey hole in the next week or two, then of course I should be able to pick up a couple boxes while I'm there. If I see something that looks interesting, I did see a box of Thunder last time I was there, but I opted for that Super Teams, that top Super Teams box. I left the Thunder box behind. I didn't have the funds to get it at the time, but I kind of hope it's still there because I wouldn't mind doing that again. But that is it, guys. Thank you again for your support. And if by chance you are ready to have your stack shipped, of course, just let me know. If you're curious to see how big it is it worth your time, and or is it worth your money to have it shipped now? I don't mind if you ask. I'll gladly, take a quick picture and send it over to you if you're not sure. But yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday the 13th. I just drank a Mountain Dew as I was sitting here. I may go downstairs and find me a cheesy horror movie to watch before I call it quits tonight. But you guys have a great one. Have a fantastic weekend, and we'll catch you back here next Friday night. Check the Facebook page Sunday for the signups for the box of Topps Update. Have a great one, guys. Thanks for the comment, Rick. Appreciate that. Y'all be safe. We'll see you next week.